I'm actually pretty excited for this, and I think this is a deck I'm going to build. This is Kratos, Stoic Father. For 2 red-white, you get a legendary creature, God, 4/4. Whenever you attack with one or more gods, and whenever a god dies, you get an experience counter. At the beginning of your end step, put a number of 1/1 counters on target creature equal to the number of experience counters you have. And he has partner, father, and son. So, of course, he partners with Atreus, Impulsive Son. For 1 blue-red, you get a legendary God Archer, 2/4, with reach, and pay 3, tap, draw a card for each experience counter you have, then discard a card. Atreus deals 2 damage to each opponent, and of course has the partner, father, and son. This has me thinking what I want to do with this deck. I think I want to make it a God deck and an experience counter deck. So I want a deck that cares about those 2 things specifically. I just want to play cool gods like the Locust God. Right? Draw cards, make some insects. Everybody loves the Locust God. It's a fun time. I want to play dope things like Surtur, Fire of Jotun. For 3 red, you get a legendary giant god warrior, 5/5, trample. Whenever you cast a historic spell, Surtur deals 3 damage to any target. Surtur's cool. If you see in the NCU, Surtur's cool. Now I also want to put in cards that care about experience counters, like Othari, Sun's Glory. For 3 red-white, you get a 3/3 legendary phoenix with flying, lifelink, and haste. When he attacks, you get an experience counter, then you make a bunch of 2/2s that are tapped and attacking for each experience counter you have. That sounds fun. And of course, don't forget that with Avatar, we're getting a couple new cards that care about experience counters, like Katara, Waterbending Master. For 1 in the blue, you get a 1/3 that whenever you cast a spell during an opponent's turn, you get an experience counter. Whenever Katara attacks, you may draw a card for each experience counter you have. If you do, discard a card. And of course, we have my boy Aang here, who also cares about experience counters. For 4 and white, you get a 4/4 legendary creature, human avatar ally. When he enters, you can airbend something, and whenever 1 or more creatures you control leave the battlefield without dying, you get an experience counter. At the beginning of your upkeep, create a 1/1 white ally for each experience counter you have. So that's what I want to do. I want to play cool gods like this. I want to play cards that care about experience counters, and then your basic stuff, your ramp and your removal and your card draw. I think this deck looks really cool to play, and I'm excited to try and build it. I had a 5-color God deck at one point. That was pretty bad, but it could win the game sometimes. But this kind of reminds me of that, but better because it's Kratos, and Kratos is cool. So if you're going to build this deck, let me know. What would you do with it? Are you doing extra combats? Are you doing 1/1 counters? Are you doing God Tribal? Let me know.